Si pongo yo con Frazier versus Muhammad Ali en Undisputed, obviamente me va a ganar, porque él es mejor. Pero depende de mí. Yo creo que ya yo lo maté en pro. Voy a buscar aquí en YouTube. A ver. A Joe Frazier, yo mismo, muchacho. De una. Y también fue en normal. So, vamos por ahí, vamos por ahí. No me voy a poner a buscar that much. I'm just gonna put pro. Y si le gano, pues nos vamos con Undisputed, el cual obviamente me va a ganar. Because he's better, Muhammad Ali. Undisputed es como pelear con él en vida real. Creo, ¿verdad? No estoy seguro. Aquí estamos en pro. Oíste. Aquí estamos en pro.
Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the 64 Olympic Games. That jab doesn't score. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Beautiful counter shot. Straight right, just misses. And he scores with the counter.
No conmigo nadie puede aquí.
Here's a chance for Joe Frazier to make it 2-2 against Ali.
En línea, no he chequeado ni si se puede, no, sí se puede, pero no me gusta. Ahí están en la computadora y hackeando que ellos ganen obligados. Porque son gente que no tienen ni talento ni paciencia. Y si pierden lloran. Tienen 50 años, si pierden lloran. Una asquerosidad, ¿verdad?
That time counter shot. They miss with the jab. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Perfect counter shot. Very close round. Down goes Joe Frazier. He caught him with that body.
Está bien cómodo ahí, estoy cocinando también. Pero por encima. Eso es una pasta con carne molida ahí. Y salsa de espagueti. Pero con pasta. Oye, esta cervecita estaba dulce.
There's the bell to start round two. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything. Full barrel, because I know he's ready to go. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
Fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
You find a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try to push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Frazier is in trouble again. What's keeping Joe Frazier on his feet?
Got caught sleeping on the job.
Yo.
What do? You step back,
Bro.
steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. It's the wrong place to fall asleep.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum. Did you see that? Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? Never count out smoking Joe Frazier.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again.
Aprendió cacao, ¿viste?
Hustle. Get back on it.
He threw a punch and just got countered. That uppercut misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What would you tell
Que no le gane, claro que le gane.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
El barrio, amigo.
Think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're gonna get it. Kitchen sink.
Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take in.
These are my kind of fights. Boxing on the edge of the ring. Use the jab, use the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Figure out the combination to this thing.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap.
Si le gano aquí no puedo con Undisputed, que ahí sí que me va a matar.
And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter. Defense is not an option for these two. Tried to score with a jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Pasó. Le metí puño con cojones.
There's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If you keep this same kind of pace up,
Dímelo, mi amor. Tú eres el mío de corazón. Gracias. Pasó.
On to the fourth we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction.
Aparte del que está al lado de Ucrania, a Mandarina. Ese sí que es un hijo de puta. Ese es mejor que Muhammad Ali. Es mejor, te lo digo, es mejor.
This is right.
El tipo está bien y es puta. Trata de ganarle aquí. Y puede. No se puede. Imposible. Primero te mueres antes de ganarle en the Undisputed. Chacho, ese cabrón te mete y te saca todo por dentro. Por dentro todo el tiempo ahí. Aquí hay el vecino que está ahí que No sé de qué diablo, no llega ni al 20%.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Those counter punches have to hurt. Not a lot of punch out, but thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this?
Ya lo salvó. Porque parece que si tú pones que te salve el ring, pues se para. Pero si tú estás knocked out y suena el ring, pues ellos dejan unos segundos más a ver si te caes. Algo así es.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it.
Back into the fray here.
Undisputed.
This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter shot. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Straight right just misses. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over them eyebrows, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Drop their guard, they get caught. That uppercut's blocked. Oh, right there. Is Frazier in trouble?
No puedo confiar. Por más duro que le metí, mira. Por más duro que le metí, mira. Pero duro que le metí, mira todo eso. Tú estás viendo todo. Tú ves la línea esa. En liga. Liga mayor. De respetar al mejor.
How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, he cheated. The ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Down goes Frazier.
Ahí está. Como que es súper malo ahí. Maybe por el desgraciado ese de abajo que está haciendo fluido ahí. Parece que la mujer se lo mama mal. Ella madre me tumbó. Y Imperi. Sí, pero checando los números. Checando los números. Ah, empate. ¿Viste lo que te digo? Empate. caballo. So, si no llegase por el desgraciado ese, hombre, bicho, you're not gonna be old. Yo me levanto, yo me hubiera levantado y lo hubiera ganado. Pero como él sabe que yo me voy para Puerto Rico y soy mejor, pues la envidia le sale por los pelos.
Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the 64 Olympic Games.
No, que pues claro, cabrón, si no tienes vida, tienes que buscar alguna manera de sentirte bien.
Looking to land the hook.
Vida primero.
Look at that.
El sexo no es mejor que la vida.
That counter punch caught him clean.
Al menos que para ti sí. Porque bendito.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Joe Frazier shocked Muhammad Ali in their first fight, but then, of course, Ali came back and won their second and third fights. Can Frazier equal things up here in this one?
This is called fight of the century. We've got to find a name for it. We're going to make it special. Fight of the ages.
Me estorbó bien duro ahí, mi corazón. Eso fue ahí con el machete, romperle la puerta y entró le llama machetazo.
It's been a very competitive round between these two.
Y después que me dejen quieto, que no me digan nada.
Now this fight will say you
Pero estoy poteando.
notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They both want the knockout.
Yo no soy bruto, soy inteligente. Yo sé que hay gente
Caution being thrown to the
en mi
wind.
espalda que si te cogen, te matan o te hacen, te ponen donde menos tú quieres, ahí te ponen.
They're slinging it. You know the scorecards
Estoy
are going to be
seguro de
all
eso.
over the place in this one.
Qué bruto no soy. Ahorita no me acuerdo. Póngase a buscar ¿cómo se dice? Un futuro, ya que no tienes.
And there's the bell for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with it.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. You've seen them. When you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
The straight right just misses. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Hold that thought. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. The greatest
Vamos.
Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it? I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
A ese dormir, pendejo. Entró, falta Undisputed, después está hoy para Undisputed.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round.
Lo Safe by the Ring y lo otro yo no lo entiendo muy bien. Pero me imagino es que si no, vuelvo y te digo, si no lo pone en Safe by the Ring, pues cuando toca el ring, ellos dejan, por lo menos en el juego, dejan un par de segundos más porque están noqueados. Y si no lo pone, pues no. The ring saves you.
What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast them out. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again.
Hija madre. Qué cabrón es fácil, ¿no?
Hit and don't get hit.
You want to corner an outside fire, make them fly off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't
Está tratando de tumbarme ahora, pero no va a poder.
pin them down. Full blind counter.
A ver.
Blocks the right hook. Good counter punch.
No va a
He
poder.
misses with that jab. A straight right just misses.
Me tiene miedo, mira. Muhammad Ali me tiene miedo, mira.
Obvious who the bigger, stronger
Se
fighter
le
is.
nota,
Let's see
eh.
if they use it to their advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that moment. Not many
Miedo me
fighters
tiene
can do it.
mucha gente a mí. Yo no quiero echarle miedo a nadie. Yo sí un hijo de puta.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to
Hijo de
go.
Dios.
Well, we're entering depth.
¿Me entiendes?
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be afraid. Don't get suckered in. Make you fight. Your fight. Hold
Diablo, me quedó un duro ahí.
clears again, and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Y a Muhammad Ali tú no te le puedes
Let your
esquivar.
hands go a
El
little
chamaco.
bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Bueno. Ahí me lo esquivé. De milagro. Ah, madre.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. There's a counter shot. Nice counter shot. Lucky to avoid that uppercut. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Just misses with that left uppercut. Catch and shoot. Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Down goes Joe Frazier.
Wow, tremendo.
Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Yo le metí más puño, pero está bien. Mira, mierda que habló el vecino.
How big of a factor that knockdown's going to be, we just saw.
Él no sabe que he's not gonna be old.
Back together
Listen, be smart when you come out there. On to the...
You don't know it. That's why. Nosotros tenemos los Kings de América y el mundo. Ahorita. Cuidadito.
Fifth we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down
Más
to
inteligente del mundo lo tenemos nosotros.
preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweight.
What you got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You've got to...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Big shot, and down goes Ali. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Salte.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Por favor. Aquí el mejor es uno, no 2 ni 3. La puta. Levántate, dale, para matarte otra vez. Ah, sí se fue. Ay, vamos para Undisputed. Mamá, con huevo.
Right, ladies and gentlemen.
Joe Frazier en la casa. Ay. Oh. Aparte del que yo, tuvimos empate. Mamá, con huevo. ¿Entiendes? Que el resultado de eso, ¿tú sabes cuál es? Andy Noise, cabrón. Vamos a cambiar a raro. Raro con mucho miedo. Con mucho miedo. Porque yo ahora mismo me siento hija de puta, me siento perfecto, me siento cabrón. So, vamos a Undisputed with Ucrania, porque siempre me olvido el nombre del. Tengo miedo, no te voy a mentir, tengo miedo.
Smoking Joe.
Tengo un miedo hija de puta.
We fight. And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. That big hook doesn't land. That hook had to hurt. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside and just banging and banging and banging.
You find a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Brilliant hook there. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than nothing.
Me va a ganar por darme el cuerpo.
Good left hand. Nice straight left. Straight right just misses. Every time, very close round.
No me han asegurado. Muchacho. Ucraniano. De hecho, que es. Esa gente son locos. Esa gente es un loco. No que son locos. Ellos sí tienen gente buena. Todo en la nacionalidad tiene de todo. Pero Ucrania tiene gente hija de puta, igual que Rusia. Gente que si tú le dejas, que si ellos escuchan algo malo que no les gusta, no va a vivir el próximo día. Ahí está.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. That's what he's
Pero
going to
esta
try
vaina,
and do.
ahora.
Time up.
Voy a tratar mi máximo.
Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher is the people that make the history of our sport.
Beautiful counterpunch. No rest for the weary. Nice counter shot.
Undisputed, hay que jugar como si tú estuvieras peleando.
Swing and a miss with the jab. Nice.
Darle hasta que se vuelva loco.
When you're facing a lower opponent like this, you've got to get inside.
Esa es la única manera.
I've got a long reach. I use it all the time. Use the speed. Frustrate and make him walk into a shot.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oh my, you know that bell was
Y lo tumbé.
to his ear.
¿Qué pasó?
Every minute of this fight.
¿Qué pasó?
Every second, every minute of this round.
Let's get it started in round three. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt, you've got to get out there. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight, your fight.
Saquenme ahora, hijo de puta.
And your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna
Yo venzo a todo el mundo, cabrón. Soy el mejor del mundo, cabrón. A mí tú me respeto, te mato.
Watch the straight right.
Yo soy uno de los mejores del mundo. Así Dios me dice, tienes que respetarme.
Some bad intentions. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. They exchange punches. They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Beautiful counter shot. These punches coming from every angle. Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? What's keeping Joe Frazier on his feet.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the road coaster for instance.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow.
And there's the bell to start round 4.
Ah, basta. Puta. Dios. Perdón, Dios. Gracias.
Another one time be fun. I think my aim just begun. Another one last time please ya. Now I ain't live to please ya. Ain't got no plans to be through. With this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the 10 in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume. But I'm just days that refuse. Or maybe make it out soon. I assume that my doom ain't the worst of the guess what my purpose is. Start my verse and I fall when the curtain ends. When the curtain ends, yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I blend. Off in the back where yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where another one, another one, another one. Another one. Another one down.
Dímelo, llegamos. Hacemos una foto de lo que voy a comer y te dije, pues. Esto es lo que hay. ¿Sabes qué más? Undisputed and Undisputed Difficult. Yo soy Joe Frazier contra Muhammad Ali. Ya le metí la mano en pro. Estamos en Undisputed y creo lo puse a lo quito ya. A ver qué le cae. Bien provecho, todo el mundo.
Giving up's not an option, I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I fight to the end.
Bye.
Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. I'm from a different life, different type. Energy flows, vibes. I'm from a different life, different type.
Cabrón.
They couldn't top this.
Se me gustaría con ella.
When you keep going crazy, it's like a mosh pit. Lonely at the top, they won't give what it's costing. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend.
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight on by the. Always tryna fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom by 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds, like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money, like I'm money made. I might pop my jack and uppercut, and he up on my way. With my way, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over. I'm new to camp. I'm new to camp. Sitting ringside with my dog. I'm what coach flick. Underdogs coming out on top. Got us so sick. 1, 2, 3, I think it's 4. I think it's 5, 6, he ain't know. 7, 8, they bout to ring the bell. 9, 10, pack 'em up like mail. It's over. 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 UNDISPUTED. I'm undisputed.
You gotta respect my opinion, nigga. Oh.
It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. I'm undisputed. It's over. 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 I'm undisputed.
Oh yeah.
Just wanna find and run away. Away from this place, away from this things broken. Promises made me to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day.
Always.
Start a fresh start again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be the chance. We don't escape, we don't escape. It's too much weight, it's too much weight on me. Could I just be free? I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I said fresh outside again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be a chance. Can't keep doing the same. Over and over again. And so give respect to the change. A change. Instead of break away. This could be. This could be. This could be. This could be. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be.
Está bueno. Hay un mono.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game to save with lock and key and combination. Keep the whole that high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever pay no mind, keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They will let you when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary.
Ese suena como que no sabe ni cocinar. Es malo.
Trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't
Eso
ever
es un tema cabrón.
heard the birds in the trees. Tell them it is a breeze. As you can see,
Hay americanos que son tan envidiosos, no saben ni cocinar. Ya eso se lo lleva la madre. Porque los padres son envidiosos y los crían envidiosos. O sea, todo es envidia. Yo es que yo no me llevo con los americanos, no. Los americanos es hermoso. Pero ya no sabes de qué decir. Es como México. México tiene un 50 y de los peores del mundo y tiene el otro 50 de los mejores del mundo. ¿Entiendes? La diferencia es que en México es aceptable, pero en América no. América es América, tú no puedes ser así. México es, ¿cómo se dice? Eh, este, ellos hacen lo que les dé la gana. Independiente. No es como el americano tiene que hacer lo que le digan. En México no, en Dominicana no, en Puerto Rico no. El americano en América tiene que hacer lo que le digan y si no, se jodió. Yo hago lo que me dé la gana en América por quien yo soy. So, también tiene que ver con, depende quién tú eres. Voy a seguir comiendo, ya casi termino para matar a este cabrón. ¿De qué? De que vienen por mí, cabrón, Puerto Rico Coscuya de una canción que se llama Vienen por mí. Así que no. La madrina me lo comí todo, pero no me traje la cerveza. Bueno, a ver si. Ya me meto, ¿no? Seguimos. Vamos a tumbar a este cabrón. Que tengo aquí una lata de Smirnoff, un bombón. No te voy a decir el sabor porque no es mi preferida. Está bien fría. Orange cream. Está buena. Seguimos. Al lado tengo una Tidari. Nuevecita, después se me duermo. Vamos a masacrar a esta gente, ¿ok? Fíjate.
They're stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Just missed with that hook. Down goes Frazier. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Got to see that.
Muchacho, me lo dio entre medio de los ojos. Me metí en la cueva del lobo. Pero bien cabrón.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. But when they get back into the mix again, I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a team, play the plan out to a team. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Fighters sort of beat death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to draw closer to the win and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in your guess.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Boy, this next round is crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Boxing, beast Swiss. I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Just keep him on the edge. Come on, you're better than that. I need you to focus on what you're doing. Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in that. Very okay. Okay, you let him back into that fight. That's his round.
And there's the bell for round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to do it.
Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Frazier never one to back off or back down.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
That uppercut misses. Good counter punch. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Good counter punching. What do you think of what we've seen so far from him? Oh, right there! Down goes Frazier! How about that?
Madrina.
See that again in...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Con suerte. Yo no sé por qué yo me quedé aquí, en
10
verdad.
seconds to go, and down goes Joe Frazier.
Mira para allá.
I don't care who you are, when you get caught with a body shot like
Los muchachos de equipo son locos.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, this fighter has been down twice. This is the beginning of round 6. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like this? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That uppercut does not score. Make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no... Hold that thought! There's no way Frazier survived this! Now you start...
Hey, Josh.
There's the belt for round 7. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Punch himself out, though. Can't land the jab there. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That hook was off target. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Tried to score with that hook but missed. Wanted to land the left hook but was not successful. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Madre,
As this fight goes on,
la estoy ganando, pero me da mi cuerpo.
Slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight. You have no excuse for gassing out.
I love it. I love it. And Jeff Slick, what are you doing? You've done all that work all the way through
Shut up,
camp, and ain't still much to do.
please.
and there's the bell for round 8. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Perfect counter shot. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Is Frazier in trouble? Never count out Smoking Joe Frazier.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still can go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
nothing back here in the round. There's a counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Misses with that uppercut. Not a lot of punch out, but thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight. There's a lot of
Todos casi iguales.
Come on, breathe, breathe.
Está cabrón.
Switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. Hey, played round. Now relax.
And we... The end of the night was 1 minute, enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round.
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an early round? That's a lot of energy first. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
And he scores with the counter. Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. How is Frazier still standing?
Been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What they do. Tell them when he goes back to the corner. How are they going to get through this?
That counter punch caught him clean. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? Good defense from Frazier.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. Frazier is in trouble again. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Down goes Frazier. I don't think we can
En
truly
serio.
appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
That's fucked up.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath, all right. Brush it off, get on with the job.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Don't
Yo
be
puedo
looking at
ganar.
me. What are you doing?
Ay,
And there's the bell to start round 10. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
How about that time counter shot? So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. That counter shot lands. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Can you imagine? Down goes Frazier.
madre.
It's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Ya madre.
What a shot.
Y ahora.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
Al piso.
It happened. You saw it here live.
Y... ¡Ella madre! Me ganó por 13. A mí nunca me habían ganado por 13. Esta es la primera vez. Ucrania. Me cago en la madre. Muhammad Ali no, nunca me va a ganar por
I'm
13.
Todd Grisham, and we are live here at Smoking Joe's. His three
Cabrón.
battles. A lot of pre-match drama. Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the 64 Olympic Games.
Show my best. Show my best again.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked?
This can get hit.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade
Like
shots.
it's hard.
This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
You fight a swimmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbow, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Cuerpo.
That hook doesn't score. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than that.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there. Oh, wait a minute. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. And it appears the onslaught is over.
Ya lo que suelta, puñada.
Got to wake up.
This round's still up for grabs with just
Esto es lo que
10
él sabe
seconds to
hacer.
go.
Defenderse. Y ahí me jodí, porque ahora viene como un misil.
3 minutes, we just saw it.
I certainly
Cabronado.
hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Okay, now you're switching off.
Si lo lleva a tumbar ahí, a lo mejor tiene
Well, there's no doubt about
esperanza.
that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Clean jab. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. When you're at such a reach disadvantage, you've got to find a way to work on the inside.
You've got to make your opponent fight your kind of fight. They've got to get into your kind of argument, your kind of dance.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Just missing with the uppercut. Those counter punches have to hurt. Catch and shoot. Failing to score with that right hook. And that hook misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The game plan does not seem to be working here. Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to buff it. They've got to buff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Can't find a home with that jab. That counter shot lands. Back and forth they go. Nice counter shot. Good counter punching. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have the quick burst, boom! In a split second they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Is Frazier in trouble? There's no way Frazier survives this.
Ay, más mierda. Otra vez.
Finally comes to a close.
Ach.
Fights like that. When you think you come up, ring away.
Después te me rindo.
Back at it in round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get sucked again. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You miss with that jab. No rest for the weary. He threw a punch and just got countered. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Do you believe what we are seeing? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go.
Hay un problema,
To
tío.
have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it could be the sweetest sound.
On to the 5th we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Swing and a miss with that jab. this is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around them. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to out boxer fight and beat them on points.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Hook misses. And he misses with that straight left. Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there, they want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
You know the scorecards are going to be, oh, did you see that? Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend?
Cógelo, que como quiera le metí más duro otra vez.
You cannot cast out if you prepared right, slept right, left right, and did everything right for this fight. You have
Que cuando la pille le tengo que dar uno nada más, uno.
Here we go in the sixth
Y un
round.
derechazo.
Not sure
Bueno.
these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try. Did you see that? Are we about to see the end of an era? Are we about to see choke? Down goes Frazier.
Si pelea
Body
más.
shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
There's a counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a team, play the plan out to a team. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
His stamina is off the charts. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will when they hit. Be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's see how the game plan changes.
Hacho, la misma mierda otra vez.
Round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. A lot of effort being exerted here. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired,
Me jodió ahí. Te apuesto que me jodió.
this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Misses with the straight left. Tried to score with that hook, but missed.
Creo que me hackearon ahí. Porque el control se puso duro y el BC me dando cantazos. Bendito. Si él supiera que no vaya a ser viejo. Menos mal. You're gonna die. You know that.
A close round with 10 seconds to go. You've heard the old phrase, this might come.
Oye, mi puñeta.
Enter the 8th round. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
They exchange punches. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweight.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm. Because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. So far, both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than I do.
You can see that heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Throws the uppercut, but misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
This really talk
Yo sí lo puedo tumbar.
Let's just get out there and let's
Creo.
forget about the round.
Hacho, no.
Good work.
Me ganó.
That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get buddy. What are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
And we
Oh,
enter
yeah.
the night. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
How about that time counter shot? We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics, they know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
The perfect counter lands. A very competitive round here so far.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just misses with the right uppercut. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nope, that hook won't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out.
Who got smoke? I get what's saying. Yo estoy bien jodido.
It's round 10. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an early round? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man who's used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out the way, box him. Frustrating, because if you let him get away with it, he throws you down.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Through the straight left, but it won't score. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
He needs to be careful not
Sí,
to punch
tápate, porque si te cojo con esto te vas a morir.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Good counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Muchacho, le llego a pillar con ese. Iba a ver a Dios de frente.
If you prepared right, slept right, net right, and did everything right in this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Good round. I like that. I'm happy.
Let's start 11. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? Down goes Joe Frazier.
Muchacho, no podía hacer eso, hizo un mejor. Y ellos mismos te lo dicen, si haces un mejor, te jodiste. La Real. Y lo hizo.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. So do it again.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change it? It's a perfect start.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this. They are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. Having second thoughts in the ring.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. been knocked down, but at least not knocked
That's his right.
on to the 12. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Frazier is in trouble again. Down goes Frazier.
Por la madre,
I
man.
think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Oh, he can smell what. Look at that. He's put in there once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got it yet, trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's going to hit.
Gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we
Come on.
pick up the heat. 2-6. Did you see that? Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. And the big cat.
¡Vamos!
down.
¿Qué pasó?
Knockout head.
¿Qué pasó?
Watch it again, and they knew it when they threw it.
I need to see that again.
Te jodiste. Te jodiste. Claro, mano. Pero no se jodió ni a mitad. Me jodí yo.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout? Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Me jodí yo.
Win, another unanimous decision victory.
Diablo, mano. Hacho, me ganó por mucho. What's that shit? I'm a fucking moment. Some other day, not tomorrow. Ah, fucking shit.